Whoever thought Dragon Ball DAIMA was going to be a big filler got it wrong. This anime is turning out to be incredibly important, especially for the overall lore of Dragon Ball. This new anime has finally answered a long-standing question that fans have had since Dragon Ball Super, a question that sparked countless theories across the internet. But now, this mystery has been resolved. Let's talk about it. Stay connected in the channel and let's go to the video. The power scale in Dragon Ball has escalated to absolutely absurd levels over the years. The first major power benchmark we saw in Dragon Ball was Master Roshi, known as the god of martial arts and considered the strongest man on Earth. There's even a Dragon Ball Z movie called The World's Strongest, where Dr. Willow, a mad scientist, wants Master Roshi's body because he believes Roshi is still the strongest man alive. Dr. Willow had lost contact with the world decades prior and wasn't aware of anything that had happened during the events of classic Dragon Ball. After that, we saw other power ceilings that far surpassed Master Roshi, such as Kami, the Guardian of Earth, and King Piccolo, the Demon King. When Dragon Ball ended, the highest power level we were familiar with was someone capable of destroying something larger than the moon but smaller than a planet. In Dragon Ball Z, with Vegeta's arrival, we learned there were beings capable of destroying entire planets with ease. By the end of Dragon Ball Z, we were introduced to characters capable of destroying solar systems and maybe even galaxies. In Dragon Ball Super, things got even crazier. Right at the start of the story, we met the gods of destruction, beings capable of destroying an entire universe. As Dragon Ball Super progressed, the scale grew even more insane. We met Xeno, a being who can erase entire universes or timelines with just a wave of his hand. We also met the Grand Priest, an angel so powerful that he surpasses all other angels, who are already ridiculously overpowered. But now, in Dragon Ball DAIMA, we are discovering beings even more incredible. One of them might be even more powerful than the Grand Priest and Xeno themselves. Dragon Ball DAIMA revealed the existence of a being named Rhus, that ugly little guy. But don't be fooled by his appearance. Rhus is insanely powerful. He's so strong that he's the creator of all universes. In Dragon Ball Super, Whis revealed the existence of 5 beings in the universes, who are more powerful than anyone else, the so-called 5 strongest beings in the universes. Back then, the only information we had about these beings was that the Grand Priest was one of them. It makes sense for the Grand Priest to be at the top of the universe's power hierarchy, since he is the father of angels and surpasses all the others. While it wasn't explicitly stated back then, Xeno is almost certainly part of this group as well. He's described as the supreme ruler of the 12 universes, wielding absolutely colossal destructive power. Another being everyone assumes to be part of this group is Zalama. Zalama created the Super Dragon Balls, which, as far as we know, are the most powerful magical artifacts across the 12 universes. Super Shenron, the dragon summoned by these spheres, is said to be capable of granting absolutely any wish. As we know, a dragon's power corresponds to the power of its creator. If Super Shenron can theoretically do anything, then Zalama's magical power is theoretically unlimited, placing him among the most powerful beings in the multiverse. Now, in Dragon Ball DAIMA, we've learned about Rhus, who is literally the creator of the universes. According to Shin, this being is an extremely important deity. The way Shin speaks about Rhus is very similar to how people speak about Xeno. It hasn't been revealed what happened to Rhus yet, but based on how Shin talks about him, it's highly likely he's still alive. Apparently, just as Xeno is the ultimate destroyer of universes, Rhus is the ultimate creator. If you think about it, Xeno resembles a god of destruction. Besides destroying things, he has an angel as his assistant and advisor. If Xeno really is some kind of supreme god of destruction, then Rhus would be the supreme god of creation. He has a very close relationship with the Supreme Kais and boasts the greatest creation feat we know of so far. In Dragon Ball Super, when Xeno first appeared, Shin didn't recognize him, meaning Shin didn't know Xeno existed.
Great ancestor, should I know who that childlike creature is?
Don't you know anything?
On the other hand, Beerus and Champa knew Zeno very well, as did the angels. However, in Dragon Ball DAIMA, Shin seems to know a lot about Rhus, which reinforces the idea that Rhus is some sort of supreme god of creation. Based on how Shin talks about him, Rhus seems to still be alive. If that's the case, he is certainly one of the 5 strongest beings in the multiverse. So far, we have 4 characters who are likely part of this group of the 5 most powerful beings. The first is the Grand Priest, the Supreme Angel, who is already confirmed to be part of this group. The second is definitely Zeno, who is likely the supreme god of destruction. The third is probably Rhus, a kind of supreme god of creation. The fourth is likely Zalama, the creator of the most powerful magical artifacts in the multiverse that we know of so far. But who is the fifth? I believe the fifth most powerful being in the multiverse has already been introduced to us. And more, he might even be stronger than all the others. The fifth most powerful being across all universes is probably the Supreme Demon King, who ruled during the creation of the universes. We saw that Rhus only created the universes under the orders of a Supreme Demon King. If this king was reigning during Rhus' time and even giving him orders, it's very likely that this king was more powerful than Rhus himself. Moreover, this king wielded a sword, which means he was a warrior, not just a magic user like Goma, Zeno, or Rhus. If this king was such a powerful warrior that he could command Rhus, then it's possible he surpassed all the most powerful beings. And even if he wasn't stronger than Rhus, Zeno, the Grand Priest, or Zalama, he's undoubtedly the most important of them all, as the idea of creating the universes came from him. Of course, there's the question of whether this Majin is still alive, given that he is no longer the Demon King. However, a being that powerful could very well still be alive today, and if he is, he might be on the list of the 5 most powerful beings in the multiverse. Thinking about the fact that this guy was a warrior, imagine how epic a battle between him and the Grand Priest would have been. Picture a fight between the most powerful Demon King and the strongest angel. It would be incredible, because the Grand Priest undoubtedly has immense raw power and is a great martial artist, mastering Ultra Instinct and all that. On top of that, the Grand Priest surely has exceptional magical abilities, likely capable of doing everything the other angels can, but without needing a staff. On the other hand, this Demon King surely also knew many spells, as the Demon Kings we know so far, like Dabura and Goma, are skilled in magic. And this ancient Demon King had that sword and the evil third eye. It would truly be an epic battle. I even think there might have been a conflict between the angels and this Demon King, but I'll talk more about that in another video, showing you the evidence. So the 5 most powerful beings could be the Supreme Kaioshin, Rhus, the Supreme Hakaishin, Zeno, the Supreme Angel, the Grand Priest, the creator of the Supreme Wishing Dragon, Zalama, and the Supreme Demon, the most powerful Demon King in history, who was responsible for the creation of all the universes. But now tell me what you think. Do you believe Rhus is still alive? Is this Supreme Demon King really one of the 5 most powerful beings in the multiverse? Could he still be alive today? Share your thoughts and theories about this. If you haven't liked the video yet, do it now to support us. Alright, to always get content about Dragon Ball DAIMA and Dragon Ball in general, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. And to help more people discover our work, share this video with everyone you know who loves Dragon Ball. And to show me that you're one of the true Hakaishins who stayed until the end, comment Goku meets the Demon God, so I know you're one of the real hardcore fans. That's it everyone, a big hug to you all and see you in the next video.